Hey, this is Don Copeland here. I am the product support manager for DTG, DTF, and UV printers here at ColDesi. Yeah, long title, trust me, I only just found out about it on my email signature about 2 weeks ago. But it is what it is. I'm in charge of basically stuff that spits ink here at ColDesi. So just wanted to show you and give you a quick overview on our latest release, our newest product to the market that kind of bridges a bit of a gap between two of my title lines. It is a UV printer. It is a roll-fed UV printer. That's why we call it the ColDesi UV 24H3R. 24 inches means 24 means 24 inch. H3 means it's a 3-head printer, and R for it being roll-fed. It in essence is creating a direct-to-film transfer on UV in this case, but it's not exclusively to be printed onto a DTF type of film and transferred. It also can print directly onto standard vinyl. Get printable vinyl in white or clear, and you can print directly onto it. You can cold laminate it if you want, or you can just straight print it. Eliminate a lot of the hassles that are associated with printing with a large format like an eco-solvent. You don't have to worry about the gas out time, especially if you're going to laminate, which is nice. It comes off the machine that's already laminated, ready to throw into your cutter like your Graphtec cutter and do kiss cuts on. So it'll allow you to do decals like this, which these stickers will, there's so many issues on the marketplace of dealing with getting a really quality transfer like this onto a piece of equipment, onto anything. You don't want to do it with traditional methods of printing onto vinyl, because when you do vinyl, number one, you got to weed, and anytime I say the word weed, I can always tell the person in the room who's done that because they just wince. So you won't have to pull out the middles of these letters and things like that. Plus, you're traditionally going to have a little bit of a white trim around them, or you're going to have to guess right and hope that your cutter cuts right so that you cut right on the lines, which is almost always impossible to do. So that's going to eliminate it. It's a no-weed solution to full color embellishment on larger things like this for signage or whatnot. It also allows you to replace a lot of processes you might already be doing with a UV printer, all right? Or maybe even some of you have a UV printer, small flatbed like we sell our 661. We do sell a UV DTF solution for that. It's sheet fed, a little bit pricey per sheet. This is going to be much less expensive to operate, and it's limited in size to about basically an 11 by 18 or so. Whereas this, we have 22 and change wide by the length of the roll that we can run. Not that I would want to try to put a 100 meter decal up, but you get the idea. You can run off a lot of these without the reload time and whatnot associated with a flatbed printer. Because it has multiple heads, you're doing everything in line. Our white ink goes down, our color ink goes down, and our clear overlay goes down right on top of it, and then it's laminated and it comes out. Finished product down here. Either you can deliver it to your customers, like a manufacturer who, like we are, wants it to embellish their equipment, or you can use it to do in-house decoration for items your customers have asked to be decorated. Probably one of the biggest applications I think we've seen this is going to hit really quickly is going to be into the tumbler market, things that like, you know, the water bottles, things like that, that you can, in some cases, do with a traditional flatbed printer, UV printer, with a rotary attachment. Challenge with that is you're using a rotary attachment. For the most part, you're printing one, maybe two at a time. You have to slow the printer down because you're not printing on a flat surface. And you know, for a standard 32-ounce type tumbler, you might produce on a good day, if the wind at your back, you might get 5 of them in an hour. With something like this, you could probably print 60 or 70 of that size transfer, or even more, in under an hour. So you're talking about a much, much greater turnover time on being able to do it. Plus, you don't have all the concerns that are associated with traditional flatbed UV printing, dealing with adhesion. If I can clean up the surface of it, the odds are pretty much that this is going to stick much better than ink will. And we've done some wash testing, not scientific yet, but if somebody takes a cup home and they've washed it in their dishwasher 20 times, and I know the guy and can trust him, I feel pretty good about that too, for the application of it onto items like glass, stainless steel, and powder coat. So just a lot of exciting stuff to come. We will be getting more videos out on it here in the near future, showing you some of the applications we've done. We'll be doing some printing with vinyl, showing you some taking it off of this machine and put it into a cutter and cutting out individual stickers if you're printing on vinyl. This is, yeah, I get a lot of video content coming from this one, I can tell already. But it's cool. Uses the same technologies we've been used to in our software. So if you've used one of our either our white toner printers, our DTG printers, DTF printers, our traditional flatbed UV printers, you're going to find the software seamless. You'll be able to learn it in a matter of minutes, which is awesome. We have that. You have the ability to do things like variable data and stuff like that into logos, just to streamline your business. And it works also as a secondary business where you're selling wholesale transfers. Whether you're selling the finished item or you're selling to somebody else who's going to do it, great chance to just roll up a tube full of transfers and ship them to somebody, which is and there's people all over the place looking for this technology, and I think that short term there's going to be a really, really wide open market for people who are looking to just buy 2, 3, 4 feet worth of transfers. But that's it for now. We're going to be seeing a lot of excitement out of this. Just keep checking back with us. Contact your reps at ColDesi, and I'm sure they'll be able to get you the latest information, pricing, and availability. They're shipping now.